What's going on, nation? Today is Thursday, June 19th. This is your SHF weekly update. So I'm going to start doing these updates on Thursday. The weekends have been kind of crazy for me lately, and other than trying to kill myself and get it all done on the weekend, I figure I'll do it on Thursday, switch things up a little bit, and that gives me time to do some nice editing and get more footage throughout the weekend to kind of give you guys a better update as well. As you can tell, I'm sporting my Brazil coat and my World Cup ball that Erica got for me. She was actually just in Brazil over the weekend. She left basically just before the madness started to happen for World Cup. She actually got lucky because a lot of Brazilians were upset that the government was spending so much money on the World Cup, and they weren't really paying out to the employees. The average income rate rate is pretty low over in Brazil, so they were striking at different airports. I think they were striking at an airport in Rio, and they were trying to block the roads so people couldn't even get in to see the World Cup. So all that craziness was going down. Erica made it home safe and sound, and she brought me some cool gifts. So yes, I have no choice other than to support Brazil, or else she'll kill me, which I don't really mind. They're a really great team. We just watched the Brazil versus Mexico game, and that was a really awesome game. I couldn't even believe all the saves that their goalie was making on the Mexican side. I mean, it was just an absolutely phenomenal game. And my friend Joe is home from, he's visiting home. He lives in Arizona now. He's one of my best friends. I actually met him because he was the goalie and I was the sweeper when I played soccer as a kid. And so we actually were able to go outside and put this ball to use, get it broken in nice and good. And even his son Noah was playing. He's 16 months old and having some fun with us. So it was a pretty good week, and it's full of soccer, and what better week than that, right? And for those of you who don't know, I played soccer for pretty much my entire life. I'm actually not that bad. Maybe I'll play again sometime soon. I don't know. I got to find a good league to play in. Preferably with not a lot of Brazilians. They'll probably kick my butt. So I wanted to let you guys know that Erica and I are going to film our gene testing video today. I've been telling you I'm filming it for a while. Erica had an unexpected business trip come up. We were going to film the video when we got back from London, but she had to go to Brazil like literally 3 days later, so she's been all crazy all over the place. And for those of you who have chatted with me in the forums or on Facebook comments or the forums on scotthermanfitness.com, I've talked about some of the gene results and what they mean, and I've already started giving advice to people based on their habits. I can kind of determine what's best for them as far as training with high volume, low volume, heavy weights, and all that stuff. But the gene report video that Erica and I are going to do give you guys a really good indication of what to expect if you decide to go to musclegenes.com and get your gene report. So I posted a photo this week, and I picked the winner. He's actually already contacted me, so I'm already sending out his product. And it was for this photo, and it was from Planet Fitness, and it's a sign that says, please refrain from doing T-rows, overhead presses, clean and jerks, deadlifts, and no supersetting. I mean, what is Planet Fitness going to come up with next? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's going to be hilarious. Unfortunately, not for the people that go to Planet Fitness, because all it's doing is restricting them from reaching their goals. I actually recently saw a video of a guy doing the lower back extension machine while eating a piece of pizza, and it was pretty hilarious. I mean, that's just the kind of thing you get from a company that claims to be a non-judgment zone, yet every single commercial that Planet Fitness has is the most judgmental commercial I've ever seen in my life. And that's how I feel about that. But anyways, congratulations to Aaron Lynn for winning. And I like this comment basically saying, please refrain from using the bicycles unless you're wearing a helmet, which is probably gonna happen very soon. Not even doubting that. For those of you guys who are gonna be around on the 28th in Connecticut, Erica and I will be at the Europa Expo, so make sure you come by the BSN booth and say hi. As always, we give out more free stuff to Hermanites, so come on by. We'll be there all day on Saturday. My brothers and I did film our X-Men review. I was editing it last night. It came out pretty good. I'm going to post that probably this weekend, but it's actually a pretty funny review. You guys are going to enjoy it. I don't want to get into it right now. I tend to do that, but it was a pretty cool review. We talked about a lot of stuff, and I'm anxious to see what you guys think about specific parts of the movie because they didn't make sense. One of those things being there's some controversy online of Trask, in the movie Days of Futures Past, he's actually, a white dude and he's a little person, where I think in X2 or X3, there's a scene where they show a huge black guy and he has the name Trask written on his shirt. So obviously it's supposed to be Trask, but so the funny thing that's happening online right now is people talking about how he went through a major genetic mutation from a white little person to a giant black dude. So that was pretty funny. Bodypower Expo. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, be sure to check it out over here. I worked really hard on this video to make it cool for you guys, and it kind of, I really did work hard on it, but it really kind of shows the experience that Erica and I had going to the UK. Got to meet a lot of people from the UK, you know, even at the expo, outside the expo. We had a really great time, and I showed some footage from us, you know, arriving, going to our photo shoot with Muscle Jeans, and then interacting with all of you, and also, you know, some footage of the entire event. For those of you who've never been there before, obviously it'd be cool for you guys to see the kind of booths that are there and what people are doing. So if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check it out. The Saturday exercise explosion. This week I had the alternating abdominal kick, which is a really great abdominal exercise that you can do at home. It's very challenging. Try doing just 25 reps per side of this exercise right now on the floor. By the time you get to 15, you're going to be thanking me that you tried this exercise. It really switches things up and brings that intensity home for those of you doing ab workouts at home. Obviously, you can do this at the gym as well. The Tuesday tune-up, I have a couple videos I'm going to post for you guys. Shoulders and hamstrings day. And then this week I did maximize your bicep curls, inside grip versus outside grip. For those of you looking for a great new way to exercise your shoulders or your hamstrings, you're looking to gain muscle, you can utilize the tips in this video, whether you apply them just to shoulders, just to your hamstrings, or if you want to actually have a shoulders and hamstrings day like I did, you can do the full workout right here. And below, I did a lot of talking about different grip positioning. Now, there were some comments already on this video saying, well, you know, why don't you just use a neutral grip and that'll target each head of the bicep, you know, the same as you perform the exercise. And my response was, you know, then why would you do multiple exercises for any muscle group? You know what I mean? Why are people doing 5 to 6 different exercises for their chest on chest day? Why? Because you want to isolate and target the muscle as much as possible for maximum growth. So if you're going to do some exercise with neutral grip that's going to hit both heads of the biceps, why not add a few more exercises in and really make sure you're fatiguing and breaking down the muscle, especially if you might have a weak area. Maybe your long head, which is the outside of your bicep, you know, maybe it needs to grow, maybe it needs a little more action. Now you know how to isolate that by following the tips in this video. I've been doing a lot more vlogging as well. I actually like doing these vlogs. It's fun for me to film like one set of one exercise and do a voiceover and give you guys quick tips, and so I decided to try that again. Last week I did arm day, bringing back the volume for muscle growth, and I was showing you guys one of my drop sets that I do for my skull crushers. If you haven't seen that yet, check it out right here. And then I also did a video, I put it out actually today. It was called Chest Finisher. Add to your, I know I'm reading my own messy writing. It was Chest Finisher, and I want you guys to add this to your next workout routine at the end of the workout. So you're going to see this. They're both burn sets. However, the Chest Finisher is a superset burn set, which is a little more intense. You're supersetting high cable flies with low cable flies with the intent of maximizing the amount of volume you're putting on your muscle. Believe it or not, although there's a lot of misconceptions out there, progressive overload doesn't only relate to adding weight to your exercise. By doing something like a burn set and taking less rest periods, you're overloading the muscle just as much. So if you want to try that, be sure to give it a try over here. And if you want to keep up with my workout vlogs, either link you click on is going to go to the vlog section of ScottHermanFitness.com where I'm posting these. So if you miss it on YouTube, as long as you're active in the forums, you'll see them every single time, and they're free. The last couple of things, I posted a video that I was pretty much very disgruntled about the topic in general. It was called Oblique Workouts Made Me Fat, and what I was basically doing was putting to rest this BS that this guy was saying on one of these YouTube ads stating that if you do oblique exercises, it's going to push the belly fat that you have forward and give you a bigger waistline. Well, I would love to see how much muscle this dude gains on his obliques from doing abdominal exercises, because if he's gaining inches on his waist but not inches on his arms and chest and shoulders, obviously there's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you want to check that video out more, you can see it over here. And I went one step further and even incorporated links to some awesome abdominal exercises and routines that you guys can do to work on your core. And then last but not least, I'm pretty much all set up for when Super Smash comes out for the Wii U. I'm going to throw this down right over here. I picked up Mario Kart 8. I've already beaten every single level on the 50cc circuit and the 100cc circuit with 3 stars. I got the first 2 cups beaten, the Mushroom Cup and the Flower Cup with 3 stars. And now I'm working on the rest so I can unlock the golden cart. For those of you who have played with me online, you understand how good I am at video gaming. And so what I did was I actually got this new PVR recorder where all I have to do is plug in a USB and press a button and it records my videos for me, which is going to be very important for when the new Zelda game comes out and for when Super Smash comes out, because there's going to be some pretty epic footage. And I'm hoping that they fixed the Wii. I'm having a hard time with Mario Kart 8 playing with those of you who have friend requested me on the Wii U. It's for some reason not letting me make the groups I want to make. So I'm hoping they get that fixed for when Smash comes out, because we're going to have some epic battles. A lot of you are claiming that you can beat me. And to be honest, I just don't believe you, because nobody's ever going to beat me. That's just the way it is. So that's your SHF weekly update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy the World Cup. Have a great weekend. And as always, more good stuff coming soon. See you guys.